Do you know what's in common in this cup of Nespresso coffee and a potentially very profitable and very lucrative Etsy digital product? Well, that common thing could be a pricing strategy, and the one that I'm talking in particular about today is called the loss leader pricing strategy. Well, let me explain. What is a loss leader? A loss leader is a product that doesn't necessarily make you lots of money or any money at all, but it drives people into your shop. And how Nespresso does this? Well, the machine that I use, I got that for free. I have an Nespresso subscription, and with my subscription, the coffee machine was free. And for 1 year, for the time period of this subscription, I pay every month a set fee. I get some credits on the Nespresso website, and I get to buy coffee with those credits. And I drink it all, to be quite honest. Let me know in the comments down below how many coffees do you drink a day. I tend to drink 2 or 3, out of which one is a decaf. So let me know in the comments if only I'm the one who consumes this enormous amount of coffee. But what is the loss leader in this case? Well, in this case it is the Nespresso coffee machine, because Nespresso didn't make any money on that coffee machine with me. If I would have bought the coffee machine straight off their website, that is a different story. But they are willing to give me a product of a high perceived value, and that coffee machine is not cheap, so it has a high perceived value. And with that, I became a loyal client for at least a year for the time of my subscription. I have been a long time Nespresso consumer, but this has been my 2nd year with this subscription. I had to renew it. I'm a loyal customer of theirs, and I'm in their ambassador program and stuff like that. But that's enough about Nespresso and my coffee habits. And let's talk about how you should implement this strategy in your Etsy business. This can be applied not only to digital products. That's mainly the thing that I talk about on this channel. This can be applied all over Etsy, with physical products, print on demand, whatever you can imagine. This strategy can be very lucrative. At the end of this video, we are going to look on Etsy, and we are going to try to find a few loss leaders on the Etsy platform within the digital products realm, because that's my area of expertise. But you should know that this can be applied to any other areas of Etsy as well. But let's talk about this strategy in detail for a second. A loss leader strategy involves selling a product at a price that is not profitable for you. Maybe it is slightly below the production costs, but not very much. But it is sold to attract new customers, and that way you can sell them additional products later on when they visit your shop or when they become a returning customer of yours. Loss leading is a very common strategy when a new business enters a market. The sole purpose of this strategy is to build a customer base, and remember to capture as many email addresses as you can onto your own email list. I have a few videos where I talk about how to do that, and that way you can create a loyal customer base for your business. Oh, and are you following me on Instagram and on TikTok? You can see my accounts right here, and the links are down in the description, so make sure you follow me over there for some extra content. Now let's talk about some particular things that you can implement within your Etsy shop. Now, let's say you have a whole collection, and that's what I recommend, to launch a whole collection at a time, not just drop a listing here and there. You design a whole collection and you release 1 a day or 2 a day. That is the best thing that I found so far that works. And in that collection you have to have a few specific items. And one of those is a loss leader. A collection, in my opinion, should have at least 20 to 25 items. That is a really good number to start, and from there you can gradually build your Etsy store with more and more digital products. In one collection you should have some bundles, some individual items, and bigger premium items as well. And a very important piece is your loss leader. You will sell this at a loss or at a very small profit. In case of digital products, you have to make them only once, and you can sell them over and over again. So at one point it will make you inevitably some money, which is not a bad thing, but it will not be much. But making a huge profit is not the purpose of this listing. It is to generate more traffic into your shop, and more traffic means that more people will view your shop and see all of your other items, the bigger bundles and the premium items as well. This loss leader should have a high perceived value so that your potential customers will be very enticed to buy. It should look very pretty. Listing images are everything. If you need help with your listing images, you can send me a message on Instagram and we can talk about it there. I'm working on a new project where I am creating mockups. I said that before, it's not the first announcement when I say that. And I believe that these images will be very beneficial for digital product sellers because you will be able to display your items in a very neat way. So keep an eye out for that. So it should be a high perceived value, it should be presented and packaged in a very pretty way. And this pretty is very subjective because it has to appeal to your ideal client. And if you haven't created a buyer persona yet, I highly recommend that. If you would like for me to create a video on how to define your buyer persona or ideal client, drop a comment down below. And also it should include another call to action when the client accesses the product. This can be joining your email list for future bonuses, sales, discounts, anything. It can be another extra file, another image, or another PDF that is even higher perceived value. And that way you can exceed your clients' already high expectations and you will be perceived as a person who does really great and appreciate their customers. Or it should be to follow you on social media or any other thing that you want your ideal client to take. So just to recap, how should this loss leader be? It should be high perceived value, it should be packaged very pretty, very good and high quality mockups or even high quality listing images, let's say that because not everyone uses Photoshop mockups. And it should include another call to action. If you use all three of these in your loss leader, then you multiply your chances of getting returning customers, loyal customers, and more sales. So implementing this loss leader strategy in your shop, especially when you are beginning, it will increase your chances of growing your shop faster. So here we are on Etsy and I just typed in digital planner. And now let's try to find a loss leader product or something that is very heavily discounted. That can be a loss leading strategy as well. This all-in-one digital planner seems like it is on a 70% off sale and it is only $4.25. So it seems too cheap to me. So let's check out the shop. This is the actual listing. It has many good images. It's all good. But let's check it out with this Etsy tool. It's called Everbee. I have a link in the description for you. They did a few updates, but Everbee will analyze this listing and it will give you a very neat summary right here. Until now it used to be down here, but I see that version these days too. But this is very neat. I think it shows the listing details and the shop details. You can see that this one listing made 30,000 in the last month, so you can see that the low price enticed a lot of people, 3,000 people, and it generated that many sales. Now I think that this is calculated with the original price, not with the discounted price. But anyways, this is a 3-month-old product and it already generated that much, and even if we take half of it, then it is still a very generous amount. So here you can see what is really good is the visibility score. It is very well set up and very well optimized for the keyword digital product that I entered in. Let's see their keywords. We can organize them by search volume. That's how I like to do it. And here we can see the trends as well. We can see that digital planners has a bigger spike at the beginning of the year, then it dives down a little bit, and then before the end of the year there is another spike. Here we have just some details as well, and we can see the shop details. They have lots of sales, only it is a 4-month-old shop. I think that this person already has another Etsy shop and just opened this one up as well. Let's see the shop itself. It has only 3 items, so keep in mind this is a 3-month-old shop. And at the moment everything is on 70% off. I wonder for how long has it been like that. But as you can see, even with their more premium, more expensive item, it is $7. So let's see how much these items generated. As you can see, a lot. This one made almost 50 and this one made 30,000. So if you would like to get into digital planners, then this loss leading strategy is a very good one to get in the market. Okay. I found this listing. It looks very promising so far, but this is not their loss leader. Let's take a look in the shop. And as you can see, not everything is on sale now, but they definitely have a few loss leaders included in here. The original price on these is almost $20 and they have a 50% sale on this category. But they have some other really good items as well. Not many, but as you can see, many people have these items in their cart. What I think it is a really good loss leader type of product for this shop is this listing and these with a lower price, and even these stickers as well, because if you choose these stickers you will try to find a planner that matches these ones. So with these stickers only at $2.90, it is a really good and really cheap price, so perfect loss leader. It will entice other people to come into the shop and check out the other items and check out the planners that are compatible and match those stickers. So this is a really good strategy in this shop. Thank you very much for tuning in for today's video. That was it. I really hope that you can implement this strategy into your Etsy business because it can be very beneficial. Just remember those 3 things that we talked about. How should your loss leader be? And I am sure that after implementing this strategy, it will increase the traffic into your shop and consequently it can increase your sales as well. Thank you very much for sticking with me this long. If you liked this video and if you found it helpful, please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you will never miss another video in which I talk about digital products, selling on Etsy, business strategies, other business tips and so on. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!